What's up, man? Welcome back to another episode of the Lobos. Hey, yeah, and in today's episode we have North Carolina, the number 15 team, North Carolina, on the schedule. As you can see, they are 1-1. They were ranked higher than this, but they did take an L. Unfortunately for them, we are 2-0, the number 1 team in the country right now, and we are looking to handle business again here at home. So far this season, we looked okay, and hopefully we can continue that in this game. Let's build on that momentum that we've been building up so far. Offense, come out, do your thing. Defense, come out, do your thing, and we won't have any issues. And hopefully I won't have any issues with any of my viewers not hitting that like button or subscribing to the channel or hitting that notification bell. That way they'll be notified the next time I drop a video just like this one, or sliding in the comments and talking to your boy. But I already know why you're here, so let's hop into it. And for the team stats between the number 15 team and the number 1 team, for North Carolina, their offense so far this season hasn't been that great. They do run the ball okay, but that's about it. And on the defensive side, they defend the run okay, and that's about it. For your Lobos so far this season, we have been doing everything great on the offensive side. Number 5 in points, number 5 in yards, number 19 in passing, number 14 in rushing. And on the defensive side, looking good over there as well. Number 14 in points allowed, number 17 in yards allowed, number 51 in passing yards allowed, and number 7 in rushing yards allowed. Top players for your Lobos, we got Caleb Cruz, who is filling out that starting halfback role very nicely so far this season. And we got D-Nell YG, aka Darnell Mason Jr., looking excellent so far this season. And Clifford Franklin, who has 10 yards receiving. Top players for the North Carolina Tar Heels, we got a center, we got the QB, and we got a receiver. Looks like they have one guy out with an injury, outside linebacker, MCL sprain for 2 weeks.
Hi everybody, Reese Davis with you.
We locked and loaded.
EA Sports NCAA Football 14
I hope we come out smoking.
Presented by Nissan. Innovation.
Hope we come out rolling.
New Mexico's been the host of the college
to
football
a W
world
we
so
going.
Far this season, but it's still very early in the season.
Oh
and
yeah.
Way too early to start thinking about that Crystal Trophy. In fact,
all we gotta do is come out and do what we do, and we'll be alright.
Maintaining your focus. Thanks for checking
not try to do anything extra.
NCAA college football action.
Not get ahead of ourselves.
Brad and Kirk on the call.
Just
David
do what
and I
we
will
do.
See you at halftime.
Yeah, do what we do. It's the Lobos and the crew.
Oh shit.
Cheer in the crowd if you hear me.
Bruh.
Defense, you better not get near me, cause you gonna get burnt.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and if you don't know, you gonna get learned.
Stupid.
You gonna learn. We gonna straighten you out like a perm. And that's word the big worm.
University Stadium, located in the heart of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Let's head down to the coin toss now. It's brought to you by Coke Zero.
Let's get it.
Coca-Cola taste and 0 calories.
Come out and do what we do.
Excited. Sometimes you force a play. Let's let the play naturally come to you and react to it. So we'll see if this team playing at home jumps the gun a little bit.
And that's not what we do.
New Mexico's got a guy
Got a
that
block.
statistically is leading the conference right now. And he hits him hard. The
Nothing again.
Line. Loss of 2 by the halfback.
Not a great start for the offense. Let's see if we can get the ball in the hands of one of our playmakers here. Hopefully.
Now he tries to buy
there
some
he is.
time.
And he's short.
At the 31.
But we going for it.
Series left the offense scratching their heads a little.
And that's no match for the HB stretch. Yes, it is. Yes, it is when you don't block.
Questionable play call.
Todd takes a handoff. Tackle
Come on.
inside after a nice pickup.
And there's a missed tackle and there's a touchdown. We are not all right. This is exactly how you don't start a game.
He found some daylight.
And we got San Diego State getting the victory over San Jose State, 24-17.
Carolina ready Ready to kick this one off. He sends this one deep. He's to the 20. He's got the corner. At the 30.
There's Zach Beatty.
The 48-yard line. The Lobos are looking for
He said,
some
I'm
new
here if you
players
need
to
me.
step up this season.
But I really think you've got to be smart when it comes to when to go for it on fourth down.
Yes, sir. Think about good teams, they don't panic after one drive.
Green 19. Green 19.
Get down.
Down to the ground. And they get nice.
Another good run.
Tries to get around the corner. Runs outside for a nice get. Halfback's got it on the quick throw. The 10,
Good block.
the 5,
Caleb.
touchdown Lobos.
Into the end zone.
So it's the running back who shows off his hands on the touchdown.
It's such a bonus to have a back
You
who
wanna
can
be
contribute
aggressive?
to the passing game.
We're going to teach you a lesson. No, sir.
Down to the 21-yard line.
We back there. And we back there again.
Brought down before it could go anywhere. Steps up.
Pick it.
Quick pass, intercepted. Tackle
Let's
at the
go.
25-yard line.
There's going to be a flag on them.
Pass interference. Defense.
Yes, sir.
Nice run up the middle. He's on the run. He's under pressure.
Got him.
5. Stays in bounds and made a nice catch. Bring him down at the 3-yard line. The running back.
We ain't trying to get cute. We ain't trying to get fancy. We're just trying to get up in there. We're just trying to get up in there.
And they make the stop just outside the goal line.
To the left, to the left. Run that HB stretch to the left. They can't stop it. Nobody can. And we got
Time for a peek at
a
what's
score
going
that
on in
I don't know. It ain't
Death Valley
popping
in
up.
Clemson. For Clemson, we've got a little drama starting to unfold.
I'm assuming that they
now.
losing right now.
Potential major upset in the making. The Broncos have the edge, 10-0.
10-0. The heat on.
Come back out. I wouldn't be surprised if they kept up the pressure and try to fluster this quarterback.
Damn.
He's pushed out of bounds at the 35.
Man ran over half the secondary.
Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha.
That's a big-time sack by the safety, and the defensive coordinator's got to love to see this willingness to
Dancer.
take a chance there and be able to come up with a sack. Would not shock me at all.
Throws it.
Big it.
It's going the other way.
And that's Buck Dancer with the pick. How you follow up a sack? You get a pick.
There was just no room to get it past that safety.
Tackle after decent run up the gut. And he carries the ball for a nice gain. So after one quarter of play, can it continue to be?
And that's how you bounce
high-scoring?
back from a terrible drive.
Scrambling around.
There he is.
And he's hit before.
There's
he goes
VB.
anywhere.
I'll tell you something. I'm loving this quarterback.
Here he goes. Takes it up the middle for a nice
You
run.
just got to keep going at them. Eventually, they going to break. And we going to take advantage.
Green 88.
Brought down at the 11-yard line.
Only need
New
1
Mexico
yard.
is up a score.
We're going to go to Giovanni.
68. Red 68.
Give it to
And he's
Giovanni.
taken down around the 8-yard line.
Come on, you got to catch that outside block. Oh, my God. Got him.
Down Lobos.
broke his ankles.
And that's his second touchdown of the day.
He's run the ball very well, and he's going to see
To get back in it. He gets out to about the 37-yard line.
Ooh.
Would have been a big play by the defense. He can't hold it.
Good tackle.
Strike complete. He's down.
There we go. Good coverage.
He puts it away, and it's a great kick. He takes it at the 12. He's tackled at the 5-yard line.
Wasn't necessarily a good thing that we lost yards there. Okay.
He scrambled.
Got him.
Pulls it in, and he's in the open field.
Logan Murdoch.
At the 48-yard line.
That's just a great call by the coordinator there, going to the air on first down.
Darnell Mason Jr. had to take a hit to get that one on. Again, playing down to the line here. DBs aren't coming down, but the back end is wide open though.
Now he tries to buy some time. Throws this one out to the right.
Let's smoke your butts.
Around the 20.
Anytime a defense brings pressure like that,
You ain't got no help over the top.
It isn't just the quarterback and the receiver and their execution. It's the offensive line and their communication, even pre-snap read.
Tackled after decent pick.
I need to get down. Look at them blocks. Touchdown.
New Mexico.
Caleb.
Three rushing touchdowns on the ground today for this young man.
Excellent blocking. And Clemson is still down 17-10 to Western Michigan.
This is a game we've been watching.
Y'all better get it together,
Unleash their aerial assault
or you're gonna
and score a
get
touchdown.
blown
The
away like a
Broncos
feather.
lead 17.
Tackling.
Made around the 28-yard line.
No, sir.
It's the 25.
These guys have the capability to gain solid, consistent yardage. They have to regroup, come out a bit more motivated.
Here's the halfback on the screen.
And it was screen. Damn
Taken
it.
down at the 37.
Throw that screen and on when you least expect it.
He gets out to about the 38-yard line.
See if they're going to stick with the run, though. And there's a face mask on top of that.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Son of a bitch!
He's scrambling.
Where you going?
At the 39.
Should have scrambled, sir.
5-yard line.
A defensive end with this kind of speed is an offensive worst nightmare.
Should have
He's got the
scrambled that
ability to
time.
collapse the pocket.
Steps up in the pocket. Throws on the run.
You know, as a defender, anytime you're not going to have a chance to
Into the end zone.
And that's going into the end zone.
And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. The Lobos right now are getting the
Darnell
play out of
Mason
their
Jr.
quarterback
looking
that they
excellent so
expected,
far,
maybe
even though
better
we
than
got
they expected. And now,
graphics
as we get
missing
to the
here.
chances and be more aggressive in trying to put pressure on it.
what they've done so far hasn't worked. Taken down. He's going to try and scramble.
A lot of green grass over here.
He's to the 40. He steps
out of bounds.
around the 43-yard line. And he manages to get out of bounds after that run.
Good running here. He manages to get to the outside and gets a nice pickup.
Now he's scrambling.
Just throw it away.
Gets rid of this one.
Right across the middle.
They'll bring him down at the 40. What a throw for a big game. He heaves it
And
deep.
you got Cook Sales Smoking Punch touchdown.
Nice Nicely designed play to the wide receiver, and it got him 6.
You said
He didn't jam him or nothing.
To call it. I tip my hat to the offensive coordinator. To do to get back on track, but they need to try something.
On the run, right side, and they get nice yardage.
Now they're going to call a timeout.
North Carolina is going to have to use their second timeout of the half.
Police!
Under pressure.
Get him!
They bring the quarterback down.
Nail it to the ground like a steak. And you better let the clock run out, sir. You don't want us to get the ball back.
Folks, we got a bit of a laugher here. New Mexico's
And like I
away
said earlier in the game, if you don't panic when the opposing team hits you in the mouth,
We played 30 minutes. Glad to have you with us on
and you
the
come
EA
out
Sports
and you do what you know you can
NCAA
do.
14 halftime show.
This is what you
presented
get.
by Nissan. Innovation that excites. David Pollack and I here in
They
the
haven't
studio
scored
to break down
since.
everything that just happened in your game. I'd like to put this more delicately if I could, but if this were a horse,
We had
they
that
would put it
turnover
out
on
of its
downs on the
misery.
first drive, and they went right down the field and scored, and they haven't done anything since. And we have been on fire on the offensive
I
side.
mean, one's really
Everything
good and
is
one's
working.
not, and I don't know how to sugarcoat it anymore. Maybe we could say that
Darnell
the second
Mason
half will be
Jr. is
better,
cooking.
but what you've seen so far,
Only
you're probably gonna get a
incomplete
lot more
pass he
because I don't
has
see
is the
any
one that he
advantages
threw
or
out of
anything to
bounds.
take advantage of. One team's just
We also have
superior in
114
talent,
yards
superior
on the
in coaching,
ground as
superior
well.
really in every single facet of the ballgame.
Just about ready to
No
start the
turnovers,
second half. We're
dominating
gonna
the time
watch
of
all the
possession.
games around the country, including
They don't
some
even
coaches
have
who like to
100 yards
sample
total.
The surface that they're playing on. I'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the cafeteria. You want some turf?
Woo-wee.
Yeah,
That defense is locked in, son. Let me guess, they're going to start with a run again.
Because they've got nothing to lose.
No? The pass.
And they make the stop around the 36-yard line. Got it and brought down immediately. Throws it to the outside. And he's knocked out immediately after the catch.
Is that Tom Ellison getting cooked like that? Throw away.
It's a bad play overall by the offense.
He's out of bounds at about
3rd and 3. Will they try to run it? Yep. And then,
got
my
an opening.
God.
Inside the 10.
Are we going to tackle? No.
Down.
Not going to
Once again,
tackle.
he finds the end zone. That's
There's
the
one
second
missed
rushing
tackle.
touchdown of the game.
2 missed tackles.
This young man is having a great individual
Here comes the
day,
third.
but some more of these guys in
Can
this
we get
team
one
need to
more?
start
Yeah. All right, that's not how we wanted to start the half as a defense. That was terrible. I want to see what Smokey Potts got on this guy over here. That safety dropped back.
He's on the run.
Gonna take the easy
Throws it in a hurry.
pitch and catch. Ooh!
Big gain there for the first down.
There was some miscommunication down there by the defense that allowed for that big
Took
gain.
a hard hit. Good pancake block. Good block.
He's at the 30. He's knocked out of bounds at the 22-yard line.
He gets another set of downs, and more
That's how you
importantly,
block.
opens up a whole host of play calling possibilities for the coaching staff.
Nice run up the middle. Scrambling around. Steps out of bounds.
I'm not trying to
Right
go
around
out of
the
bounds.
22-yard line.
Not the big guy because it was a very good play, but it looked like he could.
It's up, and it splits the uprights.
It's not how we want to come out with our first drive on the offensive side either.
Fires out to his wideout, and he's taken down around the 35-yard line. Quick throw out to the receiver. He's pushed out of
Okay.
bounds at at the 49.
All right, and nobody's blocking.
Gotta make an adjustment.
He just blew past the blockers
Jenna
and dragged the
Ramirez.
quarterback down.
Boy, excellent play by the defense here. A few extra.
Oh, fucking do it again.
Come here again.
You have to keep an eye on this guy, especially during passing situations, because he does a great job of getting to the quarterback.
Back to back
as
like
we saw
Kobe and
right
Shaq.
there.
Here we go. No. But you ain't gonna get nothing.
Loss of about 2.
Not much going on there. Those kind of plays will not work against this defense. You can be sure of that. Great job by the cover guys getting downfield to really limit the return to next to nothing.
He chucks it downfield.
Drop it in there.
He's got it.
Phoebe.
And he's tackled
Phoebe.
around the 20.
Damn it.
Zipped it out, and that was almost picked off.
That was on me.
From
I
the 20-yard
threw it too
line.
far behind
It's
him.
second down.
Here we go.
Threw him right to the defender.
Green 88.
Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
Get down.
To slide.
And there it is. Touchdown.
New Mexico.
Caleb Cruz.
What a game this kid's having. 4 rushes have ended in touchdowns.
All right, we
You're
went
gonna
to
get
a
blown
lot
out.
of
You just
pass
want to go down swinging.
on that previous possession.
Set. Right 80.
Not expecting anything different here.
Tries to get out of trouble, but he can't shake the
We'll get the
defense.
same
The
result.
protection broke down. The defense was in the backfield in a hurry, and they brought the quarterback down. Nice play.
Catches it. He's immediately tackled behind the line.
All we doing is manning up.
Hello, motherfucker.
And 10 in the heat.
He gets sacked on the play.
How many sacks he got? I lost count. Good block. Good block.
Tackle made at the 13-yard line. Brought down around the 10-yard line. It's 3 down and 1 to go.
And it's the end of the third quarter. We are 45-14. 45-piece nugget. And loading. And counting. All we got to do is put the icing on the cake.
Let's go.
It's already made.
White 80.
There's a touchdown for Darnell Mason Jr.
That score puts him in the driver's seat.
And
The
Clemson
Tigers entered today's
squeaked
game ranked 3rd
by
in the
Western
nation,
Michigan.
hoping that a slip
20-17.
Move them up, maybe even to number 1. And for Clemson, they've won.
You didn't do what you were supposed to do,
Clemson
but you do what you did,
20-17.
what you needed to do. All right,
This
defense.
team has left in them. This has been a brutal game.
Let's continue to lock in.
He's scrambling.
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
They'll bring him down.
And again, running through
that was a
multiple
nice
tackles.
pickup by the quarterback. Now he's scrambling.
All right, now he's starting to scramble every time.
Got a man.
That time we leave somebody wide
As
open.
they connect on the pass play.
But they
And
look
we
to
in
be
man.
sync right now. They're both reading the defense properly, and the result is a nice gain.
Throwing right. And
Damn,
he's
any
knocked
one of y'all
out
get over
after
there?
the catch.
Again, in man and getting cooked. I guess that's my sign to get out of man.
Lets it go.
Well,
That's incomplete.
That pass
I almost
led
got
him just
cooked in
a
zone,
little bit
too.
Too far.
Wants to throw outside.
come on, man.
He steps out just outside the goal line.
2-minute opportunities to pick the ball off, man. sir.
Down he goes at about the 3-yard line. The offense couldn't get those linemen blocked, and they'll lose yards.
Well, here the defensive lineman did a great job.
He's got the corner.
And he's gonna get in there.
Because
again, running through multiple tackles.
What happens when you can win?
Just give it up, bro. Y'all not coming back.
Don't get in the game and try to avoid injury.
You have showed no signs of
up by a bunch.
being able to stop this offense consistently. And let me shut my mouth.
On the 47-yard line.
You can't teach instinct.
He's under some heat.
Nope.
Damn it.
You can't take sacks like that as a quarterback. You just can't. If you can't find a receiver,
You
out
got
of the
just
pocket
enough of
and
them
throw
to
the ball away.
slow him down.
Throws it to
Oh,
the
no.
outside. Oh, he had a shot at the pitch. Nice play by the defense.
I think I threw that too early.
Yeah, instead of going for the
Unfortunately, we got to
Lewis, the return man.
punt it here.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. And for Ramirez, he's been making his presence felt.
any coach in the country will
General
tell you,
Ramirez.
to have a great defensive player, he's got to have intensity.
Been
he's
on
gotta
that
have
boy
an
like
edge.
his uniform.
This young man has demonstrated that, and I don't know if I've seen anybody play with this kind of effort.
Call him Jetta, shoulder
The thing I
pass
like is they're
Ramirez.
mixing up their looks, and they're doing a good job.
No, sir.
Sacked. Well, they sent the cornerback, and he
I'm
was
tired of
able to
just
make the
sitting
sack.
back.
The offensive line was just too slow to pick
And
him
getting
up.
cooked.
By the time they saw him, they were just...
Scrambling around.
Get him.
He's going to come up with a sack.
It's a big-time effort sack.
Is
by
that
the
Jeff
defensive
Brown?
end. I want to also give some credit to the coverage downfield. The end never
Jeff
gave up
Brown,
on the
bring
play,
it
but
around
because
time.
the quarterback didn't have anywhere to go with the football, it gave the defensive end an edge.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Got him again.
Boy, that's just a great job.
They
of
gonna get it to
getting
Jeff
in there.
Brown? Yes, they are. Ain't got no choice but to punt it here, sir.
Hill is waiting for the snap. Oh, excellent punt. Room around the corner. He's at midfield. Inside the 30.
Zach
The
Beatty.
10.
Touchdown.
Lobos. So they find the end zone again, this time on a punt return. Once and all, going deep. It's caught.
Oh,
There
my
he goes.
God.
To the 10. I'm pretty sure they won't win it, but they haven't quit yet. And for
And
Todd,
C2
he
just
brings
got
his receiving
cooked.
yardage to 100.
Well, this guy is such a
Like,
big
what
part of this
type of-
offense. If he doesn't get
what
his
is
numbers,
that,
they
bro?
usually don't have much success moving the football.
What is that? Defense is really letting me down right now, bro.
Let's go.
We gave up 28 points.
Slide, 50.
And he carries the ball for a nice game. He's tackled.
Good tough run.
Toss play wasn't
bruh.
working there. Loss of about 2. He gets up to about the 21-yard line.
It looked like that was about to be a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee here to kill the
We'll
clock.
just take the knee. Get out here with the victory. And that's the end of the ball game, folks. Your New Mexico Lobos go out there and handle business.
New Mexico staff
Not
just dancing
exactly
on the
how I
sideline.
wanted to
Their
do it
star
on the
player came
defensive
through
side,
for 'em, and they
but
couldn't be
on the
happy.
Well, the
offensive
staff
side,
has to feel good. The entire team should
I'm
feel
satisfied.
Good. You and I just having a chance to
Darnell
sit back
Mason
and
Jr. looked
watch
like one of the
this
best
young man
quarterbacks
play.
in the country.
Just an
Caleb
outstanding
Cruz
performance and something that
looking
this
like one of the
entire
top
team will be able to build
halfbacks
on.
in the country.
That's going to do it for this presentation.
Receivers
of
getting
NCAA
open
Football 14.
and catching.
For Kirk Street, this is Brad
The
Nelson
tight
saying
end.
Goodbye.
Logan Murdoch getting open, making some catches. That's what you want to see. The tackling today was horrible. We doing tackling drills all week on the defensive side. Tackling drills and learning how to bat the ball down. Because we in position, we just not making the plays, as you can see. It's not because we not in position. And for today, Darnell Mason Jr. only threw 14 passes, but he completed 10 of them for 274, 2 TDs, 0 picks. There was one that probably should have been picked, but it didn't get picked, and we gonna live with it. He also completed 71% of his passes, did get sacked twice. One of those sacks were kind of fluky in my opinion, but anyway, on the rushing side, Caleb Cruz led the way with 22 carries, 124 yards, 4 TDs. That man just knows how to get in the end zone, and we love it. Darnell Mason Jr., 14 attempts, 64 yards, and a TD, an average of 4.5, which is not bad, seeing as how he got sacked twice. On the receiving side, VB led the way, 3 catches, 87 yards. Nice to see. Logan Murdoch had 3 catches for 68 yards. Yes, sir. Smokey Potts, 2 catches, 72 yards, and a TD. Gotta love it. Caleb Cruz catching 2 passes, 47 yards, and a TD. On the defensive side, Stanley Turner led the way with 7 solo tackles and a TFL. Jeff Brown had 5 solo tackles, 3 TFLs, and 3 sacks. Garrett Seabrook had 5 solo tackles. Jetta Ramirez had 5 solo tackles, 5 TFLs, and 5 sacks. You want to know his number? Just dial 555. Get you a sack on the line. Buck Dancer had a sack and a pick. Actually, he got the sack and then turned around on the next play and got the pick. Eddie Lyons had a TFL. Tom Ellison had a TFL. Brian Williams had 2 TFLs and a sack. I was trying to figure out who that was. I knew it wasn't Sticks Williams. Matter of fact, where is Sticks? Anyway, John McKeon also had a TFL and an interception and a pass deflection. And my boy Zach Beatty had 4 punt returns for 96 yards and a TD. Yes, sir. Get in that end zone, my boy. And for the games around the country, we got Middle Tennessee State taking down TCU 45-10. Virginia Tech getting a win over a FCS team 35-28. Number 22 Miami taking down Michigan State 51-35. Number 7 Washington loses to number 16 UCLA 41-17. Number 24 the Ohio State gets a win over Boston College 56-14. And we got Wyoming, the Cowboys, winning a close one against the Akron Zips 28-21. And for the game stats, as you can see, we come out hot on the offensive side in the first half, outside of the first drive where we turned it over on downs and they went right down the field and scored. Well, I say went down the field, they didn't have to go that far. But anyway, we get into the second half and that's where the defense starts to take a nap. Guess they figured, well, we got this one in the books, we might as well just take the second half off. No, sir, we got to keep playing. I want that score to be 59-7, not 59-28. We did win every single category: first downs, rushing yards, passing yards, turnovers, and the time of possession. So that's nice. Offensive player of the game goes to Caleb Cruz, and the defensive player of the game goes to Jetta Ramirez. And if you'll take a look at the recruiting board, we are gaining on Jace Jackson. He does have a visit with Arkansas. Hopefully in the next week we can get a visit scheduled, because we are not trying to let Arkansas jump out there on us and get too far ahead. DJ Mason, we are gaining on him 35 points per week. Do we have enough for a visit? Not quite yet, but we are getting really close. Chase Higgins, we are also gaining on him as well. Not quite enough for a visit, but he is extremely close as well. We do have enough for a visit on DC Ham, so let's bring him in maybe before Ohio State. Yeah, since Ohio State is in the lead right now. Trey Rust, we're leaning on him. Doesn't look like we're gonna have any competition as far as him. Tamar Davis, do we have enough for a visit? No, and we're maxed out. I don't know if we'll be able to get him. Keenan Walker, we do have enough for a visit on him. Let's go ahead and get him in. London Hunter, not quite enough for a visit, and we're in second, but those bonus points are terrible. Rex Rams, we're in second on him, and we're gaining 25 a week, so we're gonna stick with what we got there. We got a lot of guys on here that don't need to be on the board anymore. Probably end up doing that off screen. Yeah, the bad thing about it is we just don't have the points right now. Got a lot of points tied up in these custom recruits. That's the downside to having custom recruits. You got a lot of points tied up in them to try to get them. But hopefully that doesn't last too long. And for the top 25, we are still number 1. Oklahoma moves up to number 2. Penn State drops from 2 to 3. Clemson drops from 3 to 4. I guess, yeah, that Oklahoma win over Florida looking pretty good for Oklahoma. Got Nebraska at 5, Notre Dame at 6, Georgia at 7, Auburn at 8, Syracuse at 9, and we got Army creeping up here at number 10. Okay, so the number 7 and 8 team lose. Washington and Florida. Michigan also loses, and they fall to 0-2. North Carolina loses, and they fall to 1-2. And we got Arkansas as a new team in the top 25. Whoopie Xooey. And as far as the conference, Big 12 Division B, Colorado has played a game. Texas Tech and Washington, they both lose their games in the conference. But Colorado did get a win, and that puts them on top. And UCLA is 2-0 in the conference on Division A side. And on the opposite side, Division A, UCLA is 2-0 in the conference. And West Virginia is 0-1. And right now, for the Heisman watch, Caleb Cruz is sitting at number 1 right now. Darnell Mason Jr. coming in at number 2. So maybe these guys will be battling it out for the Heisman Trophy this season. If they are, that means we're doing pretty good. We also got Antonio Beck from USC, Sean Griggs from Notre Dame. He had another subpar game. Not great. They did get the win, but really didn't play that well. Brandon Young rounding out the top 5 from UCLA. And we got 2 players winning awards here as far as the Big 12. Caleb Cruz, the Offensive Player of the Week for the Big 12, and Jetta Ramirez, the Defensive Player of the Week for the Big 12. And if you made it to this part of the episode, you already know how I go on this show. It's the outro.
I forgot to tell you.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad!
We go out and get a win against another team that's ranked inside the top 25. All 3 of these teams were ranked pretty high to start the season. Notre Dame is really the only team that's still in the top 10. I mean, they are the only team that's still in the top 10. And that 1 L came to us in a 15-point game. So we did pretty good to start out the season. In the next episode, we got Kansas on the schedule, and I believe this is a Big 12 game, so we're going to be kicking off conference play at Kansas. They are 2-0. We don't need to take them lightly. Go out there, do what we normally do, and I feel like we will be all right. Now, what we normally do is play pretty good defense, and we did not do that at North Carolina, at least in the second half. Let's go out there and get a complete game on the defensive side of the ball, and the offense will take care of itself. And you know what else needs to take care of itself? That like button. But it can't take care of itself. It needs the help of you guys. So if you will, hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. Slide in the comments, talk to your boy. Do all those great things for me, and I will keep bringing you these videos. You know what I'm saying? Every week. I mean, not the same videos every week, but videos every week. You know what I'm saying? And if you are doing those things, I really, really appreciate you. I really do. But I ain't gonna hold y'all over too much longer. I am your HC. This is the Lobos series. We are in season number 8, coming back for what's ours. Notre Dame took it from us last year. Hopefully we can take it back this year, but one game at a time. One game at a time. But until next time, I'm out.